I know I can get a basic knowledge from the Thai language. So from that time I left the place. I wander around in Thailand. Everywhere I go, whenever they told me they got a good meditation teacher, I will go and see him personally. I go round and round and round and round. So many places. I travel Thailand more than I travel in Malaysia. I look for good teacher. Finally, I come to meet one teacher. I like it very much. His discourse and his talk impressed me very much, because his talk is mostly emphasized on our mind. So when I heard his talk, I feel this is the right teacher I want to follow. So I was under training under him for 6 years. I stayed with him for 6 years. He gave me a very good training. Till now, I still very appreciate him. Every year, I stay in Thailand for 8 years. After the 8 years, he asked me to go back to Malaysia. I said, Master, I don't want to go back. I want to stay in Thailand. He said, it's time for you to go back. You have to go back. Don't stay here anymore. Try to help the Sasana in Malaysia also. Try to spread the Buddhism in Malaysia. Might be the people there need your help. I said, Master, I have learned not much. He said, enough, you can go back already. So I really come back to Malaysia because I got 2 reasons. One is my teacher encouragement. Second, my visa problem. As you know, in Thailand, after 5 years, we have a big problem. So finally, I make up my decision. Never mind. I come back to Malaysia. I just find a place to stay. Sometimes if I feel boring, I go back to Thailand. I stay in Thailand. If I feel need to come back to Malaysia, I come back to Malaysia. So on and off, on and off. My intention is like that. So when I come back, the time when I come back to Malaysia, I really got no place to stay. Why no place to stay? Because the first thing, I don't really like to stay in Mahayanese monastery. Because not say I don't like Mahayanese monk, I like them very much also. But because of Vinaya rules, it's not the same. Sometimes we stay there, a lot of things we do against the Vinaya rule. So I don't like to stay in a monastery, in Mahayanese monastery. So the only way I come back, I go and see my brother. My brother have a small plantation. So not far from his house, under a rambutan tree, I built a very simple hut using the plastic to cover. So I stayed there for about 2 months. Then disciples come and see me.